are proud of yourself, because I am definitely proud of you. Day 20, we made it. Deep stretch. Lay on your belly. Nice flat back here. I've got elbows stacked underneath shoulders, toes are untucked. I have got palms facing down. I am just gonna press shoulders down toward the mat. Staying here in my staff, letting the toes point forward. Well, they're not actually pointing, they're just resting. What I am doing is doing my best to create this slight back bend. Making sure I am taking time to create space through these elbows. Keeping chest open, so keeping the shoulders down. I'll check in and see if I can turn inner unit on. On my next exhale, I am going to free myself from this asana. I'm going to take my left hand, bring my palm down. I've got my elbow, got like 90-degree bend in it. And I am going to essentially do the same thing with my right leg, flexing right foot. So again, I'm just pretty much using my left arm as a pillow, a little pillow. And I've got my right leg with my pelvis facing the ground, right leg out to the side of my body. I've got a 90-degree bend to the best of my ability in that leg, and my foot is flexed. So I've got my toes reaching for knees. I can stay here, but if I have room for more, I'm gonna check in, and I'm gonna come back into something like that staff pose. So if I do have room for a little more, I'm gonna come back onto elbows with elbows directly underneath shoulders, palms facing down toward the mat. And I am still giving up length through spine, pressing shoulders down, slightly back. So I feel the fire or the warmth creating in the biceps and the triceps because I'm actively trying to pull this mat apart between these elbows. I want to swap sides, so in order to do that, I'm going to come up out of this. I'm going to lower chest down and then readjust the legs. I'm going to use my right arm. I can use it as a pillow. Staying here. I've got my knees stacked up with the hip, and I have got my ankle in line with the knee. So I'm just going to turn the other way so that you can see that. Using right arm as a pillow, knee in line with hip, ankle in line with knee, toe flexed. Staying here for one more breath. So now that I have a little more room for this, I am going to come into my staff. So I'm going to get my elbows underneath my shoulders, palms are facing down. I am going to give myself some length in spine, pressing shoulders back and down. And I'll hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'll bring it right back down. I'll extend legs nice and long just to get out of this. I'll bend at the knee, stacking palms so I can rest my forehead or chin. I'll let both legs rock over to the right and the left. So the hips will rock, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. My goal is to keep the shoulders and the ribs and the chest and the elbows glued to this mat. One more time, each side. Gently release. So, just readjusting myself on the mat. I'm gonna extend my legs nice and long, taking palms right beside the chest. untucking toes. I'll just let the legs fall, elbows glued to the body. I am going to come up into like a baby cobra. So I'm just lifting the chest off the mat, and I'm not squeezing the glutes, so don't squeeze. Lay it all down, rest right back down. Come up again, so peel the shoulders back as you lift this round. Hold. On your next exhale, bring it back down. And this time, let's go into full cobra if you have room. So I will peel the chest, the ribs, and the belly button off of the mat. Extending arms nice and long, keeping the head very, very neutral, and not squeezing anything around that tailbone. I'll slowly melt back down toward the mat. Pressing the palms into the mat to gain control. I'll extend hands overhead just to give the shoulders and the wrists a break from the pressure. Bring palms back to chest, elbows back to body. Come back to cobra. On your next exhale, slowly peel down. Stack hands and rest. From here, let's make our way to the side of the body. So I'm going to rest on the right side. I will use my head just to use my hand to hold onto my head. Legs are stacked. I will take this top leg, so left leg up to the sky. Slowly bring it back down. I'll keep the hips stacked. Left leg up to the sky. Bring it back down. And then I'm going to bring this knee forward. So I'll bring the knee toward my elbow. Extend the leg long. I'll do it one more time. Knee to elbow. And then I'll extend the leg long. And then I'll lay everything down. Support that head again. And then bring that top foot to the mat. So I'll have to pinch or walk this foot up toward me. And then I can press this knee away. So I want to make the front of the body nice and long. Hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5. You can always reach with the body. That's 4, 3, and then 2, and then 1. So let it rest right here. Swap sides. So you can just technically roll over. You can roll over to the other side. And I always got to think about which way I want to face with you. So you're laying on the opposite side of the body, resting the head in the hands, long arm. Take that top leg, shoot it up to the sky. Do your best to keep the hips stacked. Again, shoot it up to the sky. And then bring that knee forward so it can reach for the elbow. You'll use that top arm as a tripod. One more time, knee toward elbow. And then take this top foot, bring it to the front of the body. You may have to inch it up just a bit. Press that knee away from the body, making yourself nice and long. Feeling that stretch throughout that hip, inner thigh. You can do the same thing here. You can make arms nice and long and reach if you like. Take your time. Slowly release this and then roll onto belly. Come on into child's pose. So we'll let big toes touch. We'll spread knees wide and then we'll just drop on down to forehead. We can stack hands or we can go with long arms. Anything you need right here. 20 days of movement, and you did it.
less than 15 minutes of your day, and you got it done. I am so proud of you. Nothing about this is easy. Come back to tabletop.
Right here, I'm gonna just walk myself to the top of the mat so I got a little bit of length. I'm gonna extend right leg back, coming onto the ball of the foot, and then just press the ball of the foot into the mat, pressing that leg back. So I'm actively pressing the hands into the mat, feeling that stretch throughout the calf. Relax, swap sides. Opposite leg, extend long, come on the ball of the foot, press that leg back. Let's do it again each side. Just like that, work done. You made it. Another magical day of slow stretching. Let's do one more thing before we go. Just clasp your hands together and just kind of do your best to make circles. You just warm up the wrist. This here is something you can do every day. In the morning as you wake up, same thing if you separate the palm, just rotate the wrist. Go opposite direction if you've separated the two. You have made so much progress in the last 20 days. Nothing compares to this. I hope that you find a way to celebrate and congratulate yourself and know that only one more day remains within the challenge. And then voila, you're complete. Congratulations. I'll see you tomorrow.